Bruh. Oh my goodness. So for the longest, I was told to rest assured that when it comes to AIPAC, that you don't have to worry about AIPAC, okay? That people who are saying that AIPAC has a significant amount of influence in American politics, you wanna know what they are? They are anti-Semitic. That's what they are. For the people who are saying, hey, these Ben Shapiros of the world, the Jedi have a significant amount of influence when it comes to hip hop, when it comes to as far as NBA and the sports, athletics. What do they call those people who wanted to bring emphasis to that? Like, hey, there seems to be an influence over there. They were called anti-Semitic. To the people that were saying, hey, even when it comes to the banking, right? When it comes to accounting, when it comes to the banking systems that we have in play. When people are saying, hey, it seems to be Ben Shapiro's people happen to have a disproportionate, amount of wealth and influence in this country in various fields. What were you called? Anti-Semitic. Anti-Semitic, okay? That's what was happening. Bruh, we have the last president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, talking about, I kid you not, how AIPAC, how Israel's influence was so strong in America that if you were to say something bad about Israel, he said 15 years ago, that you would have been blacklisted from politics.
15 years ago, the strongest lobby in the United States of America was Israel. You couldn't say a bad thing about Israel. If you said anything bad about Israel, you were out of politics. If Lee was, and he was a very popular politician, but if you said something bad about Israel, you were gone. You wouldn't have had a chance.
Now, Lord in heaven, call me crazy, but as an American, right? As an America who's for Americans, why on earth is this not being blasted? Why is everyone just seeing as this is normal, that this is okay? Why is this okay for a foreign nation to have so much influence over American politics? Is that not weird to anybody? I'm sorry, hello, anybody home? This is the same man who passed an executive order, listen to me, an executive order, not for Americans, but for Israel. That's what he did. He passed an executive order curtailing free speech on college campuses at the behest of Israel, at the behest of Netanyahu. This is the same man who called, as far as Joe Biden, a Palestinian, as an insult. Okay? Trying to grovel at the feet of Netanyahu. This is that type of person. I want you to understand this. Now, I don't know, call me crazy, but I find it weird that everyone just goes to the rock in Israel or Bethlehem, wherever it is, and just puts their hand there with a yarmulke on their head. You're not Jewish. Why are you wearing a yarmulke? Why are you putting your hand on this rock? Is this not weird to anyone? I know growing up, I didn't think twice about it, but I think as you get older, there are certain things that you just took for granted as a child and as a young adult, that as an adult, right, you're like, wait, hold on. Why does that happen? I got questions. Why is this going on? Why are they going there? What for what? Does Netanyahu come over here and put on a cross and everything and go to prayer, right? Am I missing something? Does he wear a priest collar and everything and start praying? Does he bend down and genuflect in front of the cross? Am I missing something? It just doesn't make any sense to me, okay? It doesn't make any sense. I'm all ears if you got answers, okay? If you got answers that has nothing to do with anti-Semitism. But the problem is, when we have Kanye, right? We all saw what happened to Kanye. We all saw his personal trainer talking about, hey, I'll send you back into dreamland. How does a personal trainer have that much power to send a billionaire back into dreamland? No one finds this weird. No one finds this strange. Is this the emperor has no clothes on? Is this what's happening? Huh? When it comes to Kyrie Irving didn't even do anything. Okay? He watched a film and they lambasted him. They crucified this man. Okay? Crucified him just as they've done with others, to where he had to apologize. Now, no one finds that weird. Okay, is this all just conspiratorial? Is this all labeled under anti-Semitism? I'm just trying to wrap my head around this because it doesn't make any sense to me. It makes no sense to me. And the fact that we have a president of the United States, an ex-president, who is going out and saying this. Now, I don't know if Trump knows that he's saying the quiet part out loud, but that's what he's doing. Then he turns around and tries to compare protesters at college campuses to the individuals, to the cretins, the PWTs, who went into the White House and fought with police, defecated on the walls, urinated in the hallways, chanted "Hang Mike Pence," right? Had a guillotine outside. He tries to make the comparison, talking about, look at what they're doing to the J6ers. This is horrible.
The protesters at Columbia University, they're sticking up for them. And by the way, do you notice nothing happens to them? J6 hostages go to jail for years, but nothing happens to the fact that they desecrated the hell out of this school.
Why are they doing that to the people who terrorize whatever the college campuses? They're nowhere near the same. These comparisons, in order to try and justify, trying to curtail and eliminate our free speech, to somehow bend down to Netanyahu, is insane. Him trying to say that, oh, that's no longer the case nowadays.
Today, it's almost the opposite. Jewish people that are elected officials, like Schumer, are afraid to say anything good about Israel. They say everything good about. Today, it's almost the opposite. Jewish people that are elected officials, like Schumer, are afraid to say anything good about Israel.
What do you mean that's no longer the case? We saw what happened to Kyrie Irving. We saw what happened to Ye. Heck, we're seeing now what's happened to the president, to you. We're now seeing what's happening. What are you talking about? That's no longer the case. You're bootlicking Netanyahu. We're literally giving the money for what's going on in Gaza. What are you talking about? That's no longer the case. What are you talking about? This is problematic in a nutshell. Okay, this is unfortunate behavior to come from someone who wants to tout America first. This doesn't seem like America first behavior. None of this seems like America first behavior, to be honest with you. And I'm just like, I just feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I feel like I'm the only one noticing a lot of this weird and peculiar behavior. And it seems to be, if you notice it, you're the problem. It's tantamount when it came to the Republican Party. It's like y'all constantly want to talk about the black people and black votes, but you're not in Chicago. You're not doing outreach there. You're not, advancing any type of policy that would benefit the same group of people that you constantly want to deride and ridicule daily, in and out. So I'm like, well, why aren't you doing any of that? Oh, you're the problem. What happened to you, Lucas? You changed. Listen, this is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. This is Google for Cocoa Puffs. I'm surprised that this video hasn't gone completely viral. He just said that Israel dominates the U.S. That even if you want to go off of what he said, his loose wording of 15 years ago, right, which would be 2009. 2009, since then, he's saying that Israel was such a strong power in our nation's government that mere criticism of them, you would be blacklisted in American politics. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Okay, maybe I'm crazy. I'm not anti-Semitic, but maybe I'm crazy. Okay. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Whether or not you believe, look, Israel's our greatest ally. All right, Israel's our greatest ally. Or if you don't believe, what is this based off of? I get the whole geographical, strategy and everything, but like everything that Republicans, conservatives want to tout and praise, Israel seems to be profiting off of the literal opposite. So I don't know, man. I just don't, it doesn't make any sense to me. But nevertheless, maybe it's not supposed to make any sense. Nevertheless, if you happen to disagree, you're more than welcome to call in during Disagreement Day. You know where to find me, Friday through Sunday. Number on screen, you call in, we duke it out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on what he just said and admitted? And subscribe and all that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing. They are anti-Semitic. That's what they are.